Ladies and gentlemen, Minecraft Pocket Edition and Windows 10 Edition version 1.0.6 has been released. Contrary to the latest few versions with lots of new features, this one is mostly a bug fix version. The store has a couple of new items, the Chinese Mythology mashup pack is available, and there's a worlds section with a new Redstone Mansion that you can get, but in the game itself it's mostly bug fixes. One of the most important ones is that on some Android devices the game would not start at all, the so-called black screen bug. This is fixed in this version, so if you have one of the affected Android devices you can now play the game again. There was also a bug where you would have no sound if you joined an Xbox Live game. That is fixed in this version as well. In-game messages, the changelogs, the news that you get in the game are no longer tied to new updates, so you can now get news even if you haven't gotten a new update of the game. In the game itself, some fixes have been done to mobs. Skeleton horses spawned from skeleton traps can now be tamed and ridden. The jump range of slimes is now the correct one. Baby mobs now make idle sounds again. Couple of fixes to blocks. Bottom slabs will no longer reduce the spawn rate of mobs that spawn below them. And if you have a top slab instead, items can now pass under that slab. And portal blocks have been fixed as well. They are no longer solid blocks and they have the correct particles coming out of them. Inside the inventory, the end rod will now be grayed out if you're using the pocket version of the user interface. In that crafting table, the item will be grayed out if you don't have the appropriate ingredients. A couple of fixes to furnaces. A lit furnace can no longer be obtained if you have a silk touch pickaxe. And several item names that would appear on the furnace screens have been fixed. If you fire arrows from a dispenser, that arrow will now hit entities directly in front of that dispenser. There's also a couple of fixes to downloads and add-ons. There is now a cancel button properly shown if you're downloading content from the store without Wi-Fi. If you have an add-on that scales the head of a snow golem with the pumpkin, that head will now scale properly. And if you replaced a world on a realm, it will now properly install the dependent add-on packs. In addition to that, but important nonetheless, there's also a number of crash fixes in this version. To play this version, check for updates to the game in the store on your device. Keep in mind that it may take up to 48 hours for the update to show up, so if you can't see it now, just check again a little bit later. And that was all for this time. My name is slicedlime and I hope you enjoyed this quick update video. If you did, please help me out in return and leave a like on the video. Thank you for watching and take care.